Hello, Springfield Technical Community College. I am Senator Ed Markey, and I want to thank you for having me today to celebrate the 51st Earth Day. As we celebrate this year, let's talk about what it will take to preserve a livable climate and planet for all of the Earth days to come. A livable climate that allows us not just to survive, but to thrive. In the past year, a year with crises on many fronts, Americans faced devastating hurricanes, unprecedented wildfires, and freezing temperatures that caused tragic loss of life and more than $95 billion in damage. Last year also tied the 2016 record for the hottest year ever, capping what was the planet's hottest decade ever. And of course, the burden of this excess heat fell disproportionately on disadvantaged communities and people of color. As we experience the consequences of the climate crisis more often, and as we feel its threats more severely, Americans are putting forward a clear mandate to combat our planet's greatest threat. The Green New Deal resolution that Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and I introduced in 2019 has helped launch a revolution that put in motion a massive 10-year mobilization to create clean energy jobs, millions of them, union jobs, and transform our climate, our economy, and our democracy. From the air we breathe, to the jobs that employ us, to the neighborhoods that we live in, to the economy we operate within, climate change defines our existence. And as we recover from this devastating pandemic, we know that we cannot build back better without building back greener. We need to invest in bold, clean energy technologies and green infrastructure projects to create millions of good-paying union jobs and get our economy back on track. We know that the Green New Deal can be our blueprint for recovery. It would be millions of jobs in clean energy, overhauling our transportation systems to make them climate smart, upgrading buildings to be energy efficient, helping build a smart grid, restoring watersheds, refuges, and natural ecosystems. You are the great minds behind this technological revolution that has already played an enormous role in the growth of our clean energy economy. And in the past decade, innovation in clean energy sector has led to a rapid expansion of solar and wind and hydropower and other renewable energy sources, drastically changing the way we power this country. In 2010, renewable energy was the smallest source of power generation in the United States, and coal was the largest. But by 2020, just 10 years later, renewable energy generation has doubled, and coal became the smallest source of power generation in the country. Thanks to technological innovation, clean energy is not just the right choice for the environment, but also for our economic success. Renewables, energy technologies that have yet to be invented, they're going to become cost competitive technologies for new installations. And globally, investment in new renewable energy infrastructure has been double that of new energy investment in fossil fuels and nuclear. And it's not just in the power sector. In 2008, there were only 2,580 electric vehicles on the road in the United States. Just 10 years ago, now there are more than 1.5 million. By building on these technological innovations, we will work towards a better future for all Americans. This mobilization to combat the incredible climate crisis we're facing will also be an opportunity to repair the historic oppression of frontline and vulnerable communities, which have borne the worst burdens of pollution from our fossil fuel economy. Through our efforts to address the climate crisis, we can lift up all workers and all communities. This Earth Day, I reiterate my call for bold and ambitious action to combat the climate crisis. Tackling the climate crisis will not be easy, but we can do it with a Green New Deal. So thank you all for everything that you are doing. I'm looking forward to seeing all the great things that Springfield Technical Community College and the STEM Starter Academy will do to help solve the climate crisis and save our planet for future generations. You are the green generation. Thank you for all of your leaderships. Thank you to Springfield Technical Community College. Thank you to the STEM Starter Academy for all that you are doing and that you will do. Thank you.
STCC.